What's up, guys? In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the exact follower growth ad that a lot of you guys have been asking me to make a video about because, to be honest, coaches sell this template and this whole process for $10,000. It's incredible. And I'm about to show you the exact process that they use and we use as well for myself and my clients. So the first thing that we need to understand about follower growth ads is that what exactly is a follower growth ad and how does it work? And after that, I'll explain you the whole process, how to script this ad, how to launch the ad. I'm going to walk you through everything in this video. So the first thing that we need to understand is what is a follower growth ad? How does it actually work? So you need to have an Instagram profile because everything's going to happen on your Instagram profile. So the whole meaning of this follower growth ad is that we make a short form video that is scripted in a way so that only targeted audience follows you. So this is just a simple short form video, just like all your other short form videos. We just script it in a way that if we boost the post, if we pay for attention, people are gonna follow you. And not every single person, every single people. The only people that will follow you is the audience that you need. For example, if I want to make a follower growth ad for coaches, I'm going to speak to coaches. So that way, if I pay for attention, if I boost the post, this short form video, then the only people that will follow me are going to be coaches. So basically, I'm paying for followers that my seller is going to reach out to in the future sometimes. Okay, now that we kind of understand what a follower growth ad is, we're paying for attention, we're paying for followers that are basically in our ICP. Okay, so the first thing that we do is we script the ad. This is the template that I'm going to explain you a little bit later on in a couple of minutes. So the way we script this ad is we need to dial in the messaging and we need to have a clear target audience, because if we don't have a clear target that we need to follow us, then we're gonna get a bunch of random guys following us and we're just gonna pay for random followers. It doesn't make any sense. So we need to have it clear who we want to show our ad to, and the messaging, of course, so they have a reason to follow us. Okay, the ad recording. This short form video, I mean, let's call it an ad. This ad is gonna be shown to a lot of people. So we need to have high quality equipment and a clear speaking. Not too fast, not too slow. I would say a mid-paced, clear speaking. The reason why we need high quality equipment is just think about it. If you have a random guy on your feed and the quality is not good, the voice quality is, the sound quality is not good, they're talking too fast, it's not clear what they say, you're just gonna scroll through the video. So that's why you need high quality equipment, mid-paced, clear speaking. Be careful with that because you're spending money for this shit. Okay, the editing. Now there are two options that I recommend you use. The first is only using subtitles. So no music, no sound effects, no crazy edits, just subtitles. So it's just a simple short form video. Or the other option, have an editor and make it crazy. So like make it super fancy. That's the two options. I wouldn't recommend using anything in between because it's either too simple or it's either too good to be true. That's the two options that I recommend. Okay, once we have the video, it's edited, it's scripted, it's recorded, it's all done. We need to post it. So what we do is we post it and we boost the post. And when you boost the post, you need to choose the right audience with a comfortable amount of daily money to spend, because you're going to spend money daily. It's not like, I don't know what else. We're going to spend money daily. Explain how much I recommend you spending per day and how much you should ramp it up to be successful. And like I said, launch it and get fucking rich. Like you can get, if you spend $20, for example, per day, which is not a lot, you can get around 8 to 15 followers per day easily. And if they are qualified, you can spend in one meeting at least from those, let's say 10 followers. Let's say you reach out to all those 10 followers, 5 replies, you have 5 good conversations with them, and you book in one. That means you booked a meeting, a qualified meeting, for $20. Insane. Just imagine if your closing rate is 20%. Let's say your closing rate is really bad, 20%. You book in 5 meetings for $100 and you close the deal. Now, if you have a 3K offer, you made a 30x ROAS, which is absolutely insane. So here's the script. Now, memorize the script as much as possible, because this is what's going to make you money. So we're going to go through 6 phases, 6 parts of this script. The first is we need to identify who we are talking to. Then we need to talk about their pain points, because we need to bring up pain. We need to make them realize that what they're doing now has to stop and they need to change. The third one is to have a call to action, that go to my profile and follow me, because you need to change you need to change on your situation. The fourth one is the solution. We need to tell them a solution that will get rid of their pain points. And once we have the solution, we need some proof that this solution actually works, or this actually worked before. So we need to talk about client results. These client results are going to eliminate all the risks from this whole video, because everybody can say anything, but if you can't prove it, then your word doesn't mean anything and doesn't worth anything, to be exact. So you need to talk about client results. I just posted 3, but I'm gonna talk about why. And when we have the solution, the client results, the pain points, we identify them, then we need to have an end call to action, which is gonna really push them towards following you. So let's go to the first one. Identify. This is the example that I wrote down. If you are a coach or a consultant stuck at 10K per month, then this video is for you. Now what we did here, we have the first thing that you need to identify is their niche. So who you want to speak to. If you're a fitness coach, if you're a real estate agent, if you are a medical spa owner, anything that's your niche, anything that fits your ICP. Mine is coaches and consultants. So that's my niche. If you're a coach or a consultant, let me just underline this as well. Stuck at 10K per month, you need the amount. You need to identify. If you don't have like a connection to their money, or I don't know how to say this, then you don't have to tell them a specific number, but I don't want to work with people that's making less than 10K per month. So if you're a coach or a consultant, that's their niche, stuck at 10K per month, that's the amount of money that they make right now, then this video is for you. Now we identified the niche and the amount of money that they make. So the only people that will continue watching this video are coaches and consultants that are stuck at 10K per month. It's that easy. Okay, pain points. I usually list 2 pain points. You can list 3, you can list 1 really big pain point. I recommend listing 2 pain points. So the first thing is, this is again in my example, this is my niche, my example. I guess you're still doing cold outreach, that's taking all your time. So that's one pain point, that cold outreach is taking all their time. That's a really big pain point. They're doing something that's taking all of their time. While your calendar looks like a dry, empty desert, because you're not getting back anything for all the effort you put into cold outreach. The second pain point, their calendar is empty. So there's 2 pain points. Their calendar is empty, they don't have any calls. And the first one is that they're doing cold outreach that's taking all their time. I listed 2 really, really big pain points that most coaches and most consultants want to change. They want to change that they're not doing one thing that's taking all their time, and they want to change the fact that the calendar is empty and there's only white space in the calendar. Okay, so once we talked about the pain points, the next thing is a simple call to action. This is not as strong as the last one, but still we need to talk about something so they notice that they need to follow us, because a lot of people are not going to get to the end. So we need to have a call to action in the middle as well. So, and if that's the case, go to my profile and follow me so you can finally book some calls. So this means, of course, that if they follow you, they're going to get rid of all of their pain points. So that's why we need this call to action here. Okay, and probably the most important part is the solution. Again, these are all my examples. This is going to be completely different for you, but mine is, instead of doing cold outreach every single day, you should be focusing on running a simple Instagram ad just like this one and hiring a commission-based appointment setter that will turn those followers into calls daily on autopilot. So what that means is, again, I talked about their pain point. Instead of doing outreach, cold outreach every single day, so again, I brought up their pain, one of their pain points. You should be focusing on running a simple Instagram ad just like this one and hiring a commission-based appointment setter that will turn those followers into calls daily on autopilot. So again, I explained what they should be doing, so what the solution is to their problems. And again, it doesn't really look like a pain point, but like it's a psychology trick that, again, this into calls daily on autopilot, this is basically their pain because they're not getting any calls and it's not even on autopilot. So if they do this, they can get calls and it's on autopilot because you don't have to put in all the effort that they're doing with cold outreach. So that means that if they choose this strategy, this method, this mechanism, then they don't have to, send out cold outreach messages all day long while, not getting any results back. They just sit back, they get calls every single day, and it's on autopilot. Okay, once we talked about the solution, once we made it clear what they're supposed to do, then we need to, you know, show them that these are facts, that these have happened before, and I'm not just talking about some random shit and paying for it. So we need to have some proof for our words. So like I said, I usually use 2 client results, but if you have 3, then I would say 3 is the best because of course you don't want to say too many of these client results, but you need to tell them client results because they need to see that this is valid that you're talking about. So client result 1, of course, these texts are all connected to each other. So that's why it sounds really weird that is exactly how name made. So, like these are all connected to each other. This has to look like this whole script has to have a flow. Otherwise it's going to look like a script, and we don't want it to look like a script. We want it to look like a normal basic short form video. So the first one is, that is exactly how Name, your client, made 20K in his first week, or a Name who closed a 10K deal in the first day of running the ad, or a Name who scaled from 10K to 40K in 2 months. What I recommend is use your best client results, use your most fancy looking client results that you can, and use the best 3. Don't use 4 because that might sound too much, and don't use 1 or 2 because I don't know, it doesn't sound like enough proof for them to believe that this shit actually works. So I would say 3 is the best way to go. So grab your 3 best client results and script it like this. Okay, and last but not least, the end call to action. This is basically strong call to action because it's way stronger than the first one. So what you say is, so if you finally want to use a system that's reliable and can book you qualified calls consistently every single day, give me a follow and go through all my content where I explain exactly how to do that. So if somebody reaches the end call to action, the strong call to action in this 1-minute video, there's no way they're not going to book in a meeting. So again, you talk about, if you want to use a system that's reliable and can book you qualified calls consistently, give me a follow and check out all my content where I'm going to teach you how to do that. Or not even where I explain, where I teach you, you can even use where I teach you exactly how to do that. Okay, so once you have the script, this has to look exactly like this. It needs to have a flow, because if it looks like a script, for example, I don't know, if it doesn't have a flow, if the words doesn't connect together, or I don't know if anybody can even do that, then it's not gonna work out. It needs to has a. It's just like appointment setting. If it sounds too scripty, they're not gonna book in a meeting. It needs to have a nice flow because that's how people are gonna be, addicted, and that's how they will watch the whole video, the whole short form video. Okay, once we have a script, we have the video, we have it recorded. We need to, of course, pay for it somehow. So what you do is, firstly, you post your short form video. This is my picture. I'm just quickly made this, just quickly screenshotted this before this, making this video. So you post your short form content, just like a normal short form content. You post it. Next thing you do, you click on. Let me just start drawing so you can see it better. Next thing you do, you click on boost post here on the right bottom. What's really important is that your profile needs to be a business profile or a professional profile. I'm not sure how what's the word for it, but it's either a business profile or a professional account. You need to have that set up. And if you've never run ads before, you need to set up your business manager, your Facebook business manager. You can just type in business manager setup on YouTube, and the first video that's gonna pop up, you can just watch that video, set up your business manager first, and then you can boost the post, because if you don't have that done, then you cannot even do this in the first place. So have your business account. So let me just write it down. Business account plus business this is gonna take long. Plus business manager set up. I mean, I could have just wrote it down, but whatever. So you need a business account and you need a business manager already set up. Okay, so let's get back to the original process. So you boost the post, and this is gonna be the first window that pops up. You're gonna click on visit your profile. So you're not gonna click on visit your website or message you. It's gonna be visit your profile. Once that's done, these are the three things that you're gonna see. There are three options: special requirements, suggested audience, or create your own. We're gonna click on create your own audience. We need to create our own audience. We need to tell Instagram who to show this video to. Okay, once it's done, you clicked on it. This is gonna be the window that pops up. You need to name your audience. I don't know, FollowerGrowth ad, you name it, anything that you want. And here you're gonna have locations, interest, and age and gender. Now, it all depends on your offer. For me, my age and gender, it's male and 20 to 30 years old, or old man. But for you, you can have any offer. You set it whatever your type is, and your age and gender is. For the interest, again, this is completely up to you. For me, it's social media marketing, or just simply marketing, or any type of things like that. But again, it depends on your offer. What's really good as well, if you just type in entrepreneurship. So if you do this, if you just type in entrepreneurship in your interest, then basically the ad is gonna be shown to every single person in Instagram, of course, based on the money that you put as your budget, who has any interest in entrepreneurship. So let's say if I only target social media marketing, it's gonna be shown to 5,000 people per day, and maybe 100 of them are gonna follow me. But if I target entrepreneurship, it might be shown to 20,000 people, because it's a way broader niche. It's a way broader audience with a way broader interest, and you might get way more followers because it's a way broader audience. Of course, the script the script is gonna filter out all the people, but there might be more coaches in entrepreneurship than social media marketing. Who knows? So entrepreneurship is a really good way to test out if the ad works, and then you can always niche down. So I would start a broader audience in the beginning than just niching down in the first place. after launching the ad. For the locations, again, depends on your offer. For me, I do all English countries, so I use the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. So it's based on your offer. I do all the English based countries, so like US, UK, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. I use that five. But if you only work with UK people, then only at UK. Again, it's up to you. Once you added your locations, your interest, and your age and gender, you click on done. Let me go back to my beautiful pen. You click on done, and this is gonna be the next window. It's basically how much do you want to spend per day. What I recommend you to do is do not spend less than $20 per day on ads, because even $20 is not much to see how good the ad performs. Because let's say it shows your ad to 1,000 people, and maybe you get 10 followers. Now 10 followers as stats that the ad is working or not is not good enough. So I would say for the first couple of days, just to see if the ad works, do 20 to $30 per day, and click on run this ad until you've paused it. We don't want to set the duration for 6 days or 7 days or 2 days. Click on run this ad until you've paused it. Because an ad like this, it needs about 4 days to optimize itself. So in the first couple of days, don't be worried if you don't get any results. It needs a couple of days to warm up and find the people that you're looking for. So I would spend around 100 or $200 just to see if the ad is even working, if it performs well. And then of course you can always up your budget. You can always go for $50 a day, $100 a day, $200 a day. It's up to you. Of course, the more you spend, the more followers you are gonna get. But I would only increase the daily budget if you see that the followers that you are getting from this ad are qualified and fits your ICP. Once that's done, you can have a review check if it's all good, and if it's all good, then you boost the post. Like I said, you wait a couple of days just to see if it works, and just increase the budget as much as you can. Hire a commission-based appointment setter, and just be rich as fuck. So that's it. I hope it was valuable and you understood everything. And don't forget that if you're a coach or a consultant or even an agency owner who wants to scale from 5, 10, 15K to 30, 40, 50, 60K per month with using ads, setters, backend systems, and all these stuff that it needs that you need to scale, even YouTube. I'm gonna help you with YouTube as well. Then there's a calendar link in the description. Booking a call with me, I'll walk you through the exact process on how we're gonna scale to that level, and we're gonna even implement you this exact ad structure that I talked about in this video. Or if you don't want to book in a meeting right now, then go to my Instagram. It's in the description as well. Follow me. Start watching my short form content. It's really valuable as well, my short form and my long form as well. If you take a look at my previous long form videos, it's absolutely insane. I'm talking about appointment setting processes, appointment setter hirings, like now this ad, like there's everything that you need. So see you in the next video, guys. Ciao, ciao.